Tasman's trapped. For 6 days he's locked inside a piece of ocean. He's bounded to the north and to the east by the South Taranaki Bight, and to the south by the top of the South Island. There is a way out, it's through Cook Strait, but that won't be charted for another 100 years, and he's not going to venture deeper into the trap he's already in. For 3 days he reports strong northwest winds coming in, and that's his only way out. He can't sail directly into the wind, so he's stuck, and he sits there at anchor, sheltering behind D'Urville Island for 3 days. And then, Boxing Day 1642, he gets a break. Here's what Tasman wrote on Boxing Day 1642. In the morning, 2 hours before dawn, we got the wind east-northeast with a very light breeze, weighed our anchors and set sail. We shaped our course north in order to sail northward around the land. At daybreak it began to drizzle, and the wind went around to southeast, then south to southwest with a stiff breeze. He's out of there. He's taken quite a risk. Right in the middle of the night, pitch dark, he's weighed anchor, set sail. And he knows he's right next to land. But he came in that way, he knows the bearing, so he sails out under his compass. Then, a little later on, he says this. We sounded 60 fathoms, shaped our course by the wind, west. He's escaped. For the rest of the day he heads northwest. No doubt he's happy to be out in the open ocean again. And the next day he travels north-northwest. And then he convenes the council, pulls everyone back together to make a decision. They're supposed to explore for new land, and they make the decision that they're going to turn east. And the next day, this is what we get in his journal. In the morning at daybreak we made sail again, shaped our course east in order to find out whether the foregoing land which we had seen in 40 degrees is extending still further to the north, or rather falls off to the east. At noon we saw, east by north of us, a high mountain. We at first took it to be an island, but afterwards we saw that it formed the extending coast. And he carries on to say this, and we were about 5 miles away from the coast. We took soundings in 50 fathoms, fine sand with clay. The same high mountain is lying in the southern latitude of 38 degrees. And he drew it on his chart. And it's here, look. Here's Cape Farewell, Farewell Spit. This is where he gets trapped, and he's trying to get out. This is where he's anchored up, sheltering from the storm, runs out to sea, and then he turns east. And here's what he sees. Here's the high land. He came over the horizon, directly out to sea there. And up there, that's the high land that he saw. He doesn't give it a name on his chart, but Cook did. When Cook came past here in 1769, he calls this Woody Point. But it's also got a much older name, the original Maori name, Mt Karioi. It was named by the Maori because there were people living here. And people weren't just living here, they saw Tasman go past.